Welcome to the Jack and Arin Show. Woo! Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hello, Arin. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful here on this day.
It's a beautiful day outside.
It is a beautiful day after, honestly, a nasty, ugly, groggy week last week. It was disgusting last week. Like, it was raining.
And all the rain that we've been having, like, at the start of the summer is nasty.
It was very, like, torrential downpour last week, and then the 4th of July happened, and then it was
now it's, like, fine.
Yeah. It's like the fireworks.
Hot,
it is hot. We had a heat dome. We had a heat dome.
How did I not know about this?
We had a heat dome of, like, 102 degrees.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like it felt like 102 degrees, like on multiple days of the week, which I genuinely think is not okay.
No, it's not.
By any
But
standards.
it's gonna be like a high of like 97 next week.
It says high of 97, but it's gonna feel like 105.
See, this is okay. Everyone always says, like, when I lived in Colorado, they're like, it's really cold there. I'm like, yeah, it's cold in the winter, but like in the summer, it gets up to 100 degrees. They're like, that's a dry heat, right? It's a dry heat. And it is. And it does some difference. You just feel like dusty at the end of the day.
You feel dusty?
Instead of here, you're like sweaty and gross.
You're
just dusty because you sweat and then it instantly evaporates.
Would you rather be dusty or musty?
Dusty.
Yeah, I think I would rather be dusty because I feel like dusty is kind of the thing that like you can fix. You know what I mean? Whenever somebody refers to like a dusty bitch, oh hi Merlin. Whenever somebody refers to like a dusty bitch, in my opinion, I feel like
that's a person who's well traveled.
You know what I mean? It's like you not well traveled. Because sometimes they are, you know what I mean? They'll be backpacking, they become a little bit too detached from society, and then they become a little bit too close they become a little bit too one with nature, you know what I mean? It's like, no, you still gotta wear deodorant.
Showers.
Yeah, we had, in high school, we had this thing called Outward Bound.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what Outward Bound is?
I do.
Oh, yeah, we had to do Outward Bound. And honestly, I'm pretty sure after my grade, we were the last grade to do it at my school, or maybe it was like 2 grades, but I remember my sister, her grade, they canceled Outward Bound. Like, it was, her grade did not have to fucking do it.
I've only been camping once for one night, and I said, that's more than enough for me.
Yeah.
Never again.
Never again. So you don't like camping?
Why?
Oh, but you're from Colorado.
Well, Vermont, which is even more.
Okay.
But like, why do you want to like lay on the ground with a thin little, like, I can wear a jacket that's thicker than those tents, and just like eat shitty burgers, and then you wake up with like immense back pain.
Burgers, if you're lucky, honestly.
Yeah, it's just like shitty hot dogs.
It's shitty hot. Oh my gosh, the stuff we were eating like tacos. We were like eating like fajitas in a bag. We were like eating bag fajitas, and they were like not.
And you went to a private school too.
I know, like they were just like, here's the thing. They were like, Outward Bound, this is your experience of actually living off the fucking land. It was like for so many people, like here's the thing. You either made it or you braked it on that trip. Unfortunately, I broke it. I don't know what the fuck. Here's the thing.
What do you mean you broke it? Like, describe to me what the mental breakdown you went through.
So the mental breakdown that I went through was, I was thinking, up to the point of going to Outward Bound, I do not want to fucking do this. I genuinely don't want to fucking do this. And when I was there, like, I tried to get into the spirit of it, and like, within the first 30 minutes, everything went to shit, because when you get there, everybody has to like split up in groups. Everybody splits up. So it's our entire grade. Everybody is split up into like groups of like maybe 7 or 8.
Wait, how old?
I was like, hold on. I graduated high school when I was 16, so I was what? I was like I was like maybe 13 or 14.
Wait, how many grades ahead were you?
I was like 1. I was 1.
You were 16 when you graduated high school?
No, I was 17.
Okay, but
I was 17, yeah.
It's like, holy hell.
Yeah, no, I was 17 when I was 17 my freshman year of college. Yeah. I was 17 my freshman year.
That makes sense, because you're a year younger than my brother, but you guys graduated high school the same year.
Yeah.
I'm like, that makes sense. Now I know.
I was like always like the youngest in my grade.
Really? When did you skip grades?
It was when I transitioned from my school, like my
Trans?
Who said that? But it was when I transitioned from my elementary school. I went from kindergarten to 5th grade at that school, and then I transitioned to the private school that I was going to go to. And the private school, when they saw like my age, like where my age was, they were like, so like he is like his curriculum wise, like he can go into the 6th grade like that he's supposed to be in, but age wise, like we would recommend putting him in like 5th grade and having him do 5th grade again, especially because like my private school, they always said they were doing what's it called, accelerated learning. They were not doing no accelerated learning at that fucking school. Can I be honest?
Wait, the elementary school or the middle school?
The private school, they were acting like they were doing this accelerated learning, and then like I chit chat with all my friends that are going to public school. They're learning shit that's units fucking ahead of me.
Yeah.
Like they like the
public school, something not mine. Like if you were a high achiever, it's like good luck. You do your own thing.
You know, they were like rolling with the punches. And when they said like accelerated learning, like they would have like the kids that were like in like the advanced like math class and stuff. Like they would like the kids that were doing the advanced like math class. Like they were doing shit that like, say like I like the 7th grade advanced math kids, they were doing shit that my friends in public school were doing in 6th grade, if that makes sense.
Oh my god.
So like I wasn't really sold on the whole like spiel of like we're doing accelerated learning. But so when I transitioned in like 6th grade, I technically would have like skipped, even though I didn't really skip it, because everything they were doing, it was shit that I learned already. I just was the youngest in my grade until my best friend came along, and then she became the youngest. So
any part of you that misses high school, and why is the answer no? Oh, is it yes? Ugh.
No, I don't think. I think maybe the one thing I might miss the most was I think I miss seeing my friends like every day.
Yeah,
like my friends from back home every day. I really do miss that, because like that like accessibility, like you kind of take it for granted. And I do miss like doing theater in high school. Really, I really do miss it. But other than that, I don't miss that shit. Respectfully,
fuck no.
There were people that were absolutely nasty to me for no reason, that have caused me confidence issues that I have to deal with till this day. So no, I do not miss that place.
Do you want to elaborate on this confidence issue?
Yeah. So I have always kind of wanted to go into like content creation and like being online and like having like kind of internet personality. But here we are. You know, fucking
like and subscribe.
10 years later. But I remember like I started like a YouTube channel like my freshman year, and I think about it till this day. I'm like, if I like was not so easily discouraged and I really continued that channel, like I probably could have like had thousands of subscribers at this point. Like who fucking knows? You know what I mean? I could have really learned the way the algorithm works and figured something out. But what happened my freshman year was I started like this channel, and all the guys all the guys in our grade, they were separated in different advisories. Same thing with the girls, and all like they were weirdly like divided up like the way that the friend groups were separated.
Did they divide like the guys and the girls?
Yeah, the guys we didn't have shared advisories,
but like
we did in middle school, but in high school we had like separate.
What are advisories? Like
advisories like homeroom.
Oh.
And my freshman year, like the popular guys in our grade, we had this one snake in our friend group. We had like, because I was like kind of like with like the nerdy, we weren't like super popular, but like people like we knew our way around.
How big was your graduating class?
Our graduating class was like 112, I want to say.
Mine was 65, and so like everyone just like knows
everybody kind of like knows each other, and so like it wasn't like too deep, but like at that point the social games.
Yeah.
Huh? We were in small classes. Yeah.
Mine was public too. 65. It came from 9 different towns, and it was middle school through high school, 7 through 12. No, not even 400 kids. And like I had one of the bigger classes.
400 kids throughout the entire school is crazy.
Yeah,
we had like maybe like 1,300, I want to say.
Oh my god!
In the entire school, like it wasn't anything huge. But all right, bye, Riles. Riles is off to go watch the soccer game.
Are you in a Waymo?
No.
Oh, thank God, she's not in a Waymo.
Yeah, those things are aggressive. Ooh.
Love you. Bye. But my freshman year, we had this one friend in our friend group, and I don't care to use this motherfucker's name. His name is. I genuinely like. I kind of despise him. There aren't a lot of people that like I really like hold hatred towards in my life, but I really do kind of despise this man.
I fully believe in having an enemy.
Yeah, like he's not even worth the energy to be an enemy. You know what I mean? But what happened my freshman year was he was like a part of like my like guy friend group, and we were like not the most popular, but he was like kind of like inside and out. But he got placed in like the popular kids like advisory
Oh, God.
our freshman year.
Oh, of course.
And our freshman year, like he was like we witnessed like the transition of like him being in our friend group to like completely like hanging out with like the like more popular guys in our grade and stuff. And like that wasn't really what fucking irked me, but what irked me was it was when I started my YouTube channel. One of the first like few like after like my third fucking video, he and the guys in his advisory like airplayed my YouTube channel to a bunch of the senior and upperclassmen male advisories. And
that is like cruel.
That is genuinely fucking evil.
That's like a plot of like so many like teen movies.
I have never hated anybody more. And when I found out, like it took me every fiber in my being not to fucking cuss this man out. Because like, listen, I'm not trying to get fucking kicked out of this school. This is a rip. And and it sucks because like his sister is actually really sweet. She was in acting and she's extremely fucking talented. Yeah. Love her. Your brother for what he fucking did. And he airplayed it to the senior fucking advisories, and for the next week, all of these motherfuckers, like these upperclassmen, would come up to me and be like, "Yo, that's a hell of a YouTube channel. Yo, that's a crazy fucking YouTube channel."
In like a nice way?
No, in a fucking passive-aggressive, condescending way.
I'm so sorry.
And literally, like, it happened, like, one morning, again, like, and I was fucking fed up from it, and like, I was walking the hallway to my advisory, somebody passed me and said something slick, and I walked straight to my advisory, opened up my laptop, and deleted the entire channel. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It almost makes me emotional, like thinking about it, because like that was like one of the first like biggest blows to my confidence, because I've always been like a kind of like marches to the beat of their own kind of drum kind of person, even to this day, to the point where I don't really give a fuck if it hurts somebody's feelings or if it makes you uncomfortable. You know what I mean? I'm happy. I'm doing myself.
A good person, like if they're uncomfortable with it, then that's on them.
You know, but it's just like. That moment, I genuinely think is very, very pivotal in a lot of the shit that I've done, and I really do think that it's genuinely because of people like that like I don't feel I did not feel confident until now coming back like online and posting, because I felt like I needed to be years away in the future in order to feel comfortable to do something like that again. So, in that response, I absolutely hate your guts. He was in my fucking Outward Bound group. I'm pretty sure this motherfucker was in my Outward.
Subscribe.
He definitely fucking doesn't. You know what I mean?
What is he doing now? Is he a finance bro?
I don't know. I did see his forehead though. His forehead's grown immensely. You could land a plane on that shit. But I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
You're not kidding. This is an honest space.
But like when that happened, I was just like, I don't think I feel all too comfortable. Like
I'm like still sad about
being online, and then like I kind of like got to college, and I was just like, finally.
You went to SCAD.
Yeah, and I went to SCAD, which thankfully, like I know I had to go to like an art school, because like if I did not go to an art school, I genuinely would have been. I think I would have been in a very similar position. Like I needed other people that were very confident in being themselves.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes like that echo chamber was really what I needed to really bring me out of my shell, to be like, oh, wait a second. You see, now these motherfuckers I actually look up to, and they're telling me that I'm cunt. Oh, maybe I'm onto something here. And so I feel like, any advice to anybody, is just like, don't let anybody like discourage you. Easier said than fucking done.
It is.
But like, don't let anybody discourage you, because your dreams are always going to come back around.
But it's so true about like being in like the right environment with like the right people.
Yeah.
That brings out the true you.
I agree.
And like when you're in the wrong environment with the wrong people, you just can't help but like
soak up that like
you just go inside.
Negative behavior. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. I don't miss my school I don't think I really miss the school. I'm very grateful for the experience that it gave me, you know what I mean? Because like, it's not like I'm going to be able to go to high school again. That was the high school that I had. That was experience that I had in my life. I had to appreciate it for what it was, but also like, you guys kind of fucking suck, low key. But
I went to Leland and Gray Union High School in Townsend, Vermont.
okay,
Public school, and like part of the reason, so we moved to Vermont in 2002 when I was 9, and part of the reason why my parents picked like where we lived, like within 30 minutes of driving distance of my dad's shop, was because that was supposed to be the best high school in the area. Was not the best.
It wasn't.
Well, like I said, like with the high achieving students or the students who like actually did their work, they just ignored.
Yeah.
And then they paid attention to all the kids. Are like, we just need to get you across the
finish line. Yeah.
Just like try not to get pregnant. Show up to class.
Right. Yeah.
Don't start fights. Stuff like that. They almost sent me to this one school called Northfield Mount Hermon, but it was a boarding school. I didn't want to do that.
Okay.
But I think about
what specifically about boarding school did you not like?
The idea of being away from home was terrifying.
Yeah.
And like being around like all my peers, like that was scary. And I don't even know like what the dorm situation, like how it would have been, like men, female, blah 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 blah, which would have been scary. But the idea of like not being in a comfort zone, because like, when you're at school, you're like always on. And like going home, it was like, oh, I can just not worry about how. I don't care about family things.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Like, so, and I get that. You know?
But now I'm like, I wish I would have, or like, not. I hate to say I wish I would have, but like, I often think how my life would be different, or like how I would be different.
How you would have turned out. Yeah.
Course I would have taken.
Yeah, like where do you think you would have ended up if that was the case?
Ooh, I would be
put yourself in that headspace.
Oh my god! I would definitely be living either in LA or New York City.
Okay,
doing something super, maybe not necessarily artsy, but I would be like a creative director or like an architect.
Okay,
and I really like during middle school and high school, I loved the idea of like living in New York City and having like a magazine editor job or like one of those 2000s rom-com jobs.
Very like glamorous.
Yeah.
Very Sharpay goes to New York.
Sharpay goes to New York.
Wait, what's it called? I forgot. What's that movie called? It's not called Sharpay Goes to New York. It's like Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure.
Yeah,
Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure.
No, that's what I wanted.
Love.
That's what I like, and I remember when I was even applying to colleges, I almost applied to NYU. I was literally going to you, and then I never did it.
You see, now if you went to NYU at that time, you would have been there around the same time that the Sprouse brothers were getting around fucking gonorrhea. Wait, was it gonorrhea?
Something. I'm sure.
They were spreading something around. Allegedly. The Sprouse brothers, they were like spreading something around at NYU. That's crazy.
I believe it.
Oh my gosh. You would have had, if you went to NYU, you would have some stories.
I know I would have. I already have some stories from going to Valparaiso University.
I feel like if you went to New York, I don't know if I'd be able to stand it. I don't know if I'd be able to stand you. You would probably be talking to me with sunglasses on, like, and yeah, New York was just so. You would have been like,
I say as I drink my white wine.
She's like, is this water kosher? I'm not Jewish, but is it kosher?
Where's the source from?
Is it what?
I would have been like such a like corporate business bitch.
Okay.
But like, who does good?
Yeah. So like, if you could choose like any dream job right now, what would it be?
Acting. Yeah. I like it. Does there's something about it that just like fills up my soul a little bit, or like lets my sounds so dramatic. Lets my soul feel like expressed.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of not. I hate a 9 to 5. I do not want to sit at a desk. And the idea of like doing a project and then having some time off, and then doing a project like summer camp. You know, I never went to summer camp. I worked at one. It was horrible. But that I think, or this, like I like this.
Yeah. I enjoy
subscribe.
I enjoy this too. I enjoy like influencer work. I feel like dream position, a creative director of any kind of sort.
That is your job.
Where you are like coming to me for like aesthetic advice, for marketing campaigns. And I feel like the best kind of creative directors are people that are really good at balancing a lot of things. And like me, I already consider myself a jack of all trades, and I'm a Libra. Like, I'm sorry, balance is quite literally my specialty. You know what I mean? Like, I genuinely feel like I would be not the greatest creative director. Well, now, for my sake, I think I would be the greatest creative
In
director.
your own world.
In my own world. I'm sure well, actually, no. I feel like I can't really say that because I feel like it's important for me to embrace the path of being an eternal student. You know what I mean?
True.
So I can't think I'm the best or that I'm better than anybody. But I can think my shit is really fucking puss.
But or be the best that you can be. That's what my parents always said to me. They're like, you can be a garbage collector. Just be the best garbage collector that you can be.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
gonna do that.
Exactly. Right. Like the only person I'm in competition with is the other me's in my alternate realities, bitch. You know what I mean? They better.
Ooh, what alternate reality do you want to live in?
If there was an alternate reality that I could live in, I feel like when it comes to alternate reality I could live in, Trump wasn't elected. Ever. Y'all weren't fucking stupid enough to put that bitch in office. If I could live in that reality, bitch, baby, I would. I fucking would. But then I would also wonder, where would I be? Would I have met the certain people that I met if that was the fucking case?
You never know.
You never fucking know. So if I could choose something, I would choose a reality where Trump was not fucking elected, or I would choose a world where criminals were prosecuted properly, and we had a justice system that we could actually rely on. I feel like that's something that can make me, because my biggest anxieties and fears aren't with the law. I'm not a criminal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But my biggest fears, I feel are kind of what's going to be the economic state of our world in the next 5 to 10 years.
So because it's clearly a downward slope, and I'm what? What is it gonna what am I going to be doing 5 years?
You know what I mean? I don't want to live in fucking pro-fascist America. I want to know what it would be like for us to live in a solar punk kind of society. You know what I mean? I tried to tell you what solar punk is. Hold on, let me actually show you.
Okay, yeah, show me.
Okay, so solar punk has to do basically when it's kind of when society and technology and nature have kind of all kind of shaking hands with each other. And it creates it's basically utopia. It's nature's kind of fully taken over, and it's the perfect melding of futuristic technology and architecture, but it also supports plant life. It's literally just helping the earth heal. This is the future that I feel like.
No, I do look at that aesthetic. I just didn't. I think you maybe I don't know what you said, but you know what this reminds me of?
What?
This book called Alosha. You would really like.
How do you spell that?
Alosha.
Alosha.
Yeah, Christopher Pike, I think, is the author.
Okay.
This reminds me. I was going to my answer for an alternate reality is Digimon, which I feel like is kind of this aesthetic.
This aesthetic.
Technology meets nature.
Okay, so when you said alternate reality, you mean what? If I could choose any universe to be in, which one would I be in?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
But then another question I have is what?
Well, hold on. Hold on. Let me answer that question first. The alternate reality. If I could choose any alternate reality that's real. Sorry, that's not real. That's very fantastical. I feel I would love. I don't know. I feel I would kind of live for Harry Potter. I would kind of live for a Harry Potter kind of universe. I feel not insane kind of magic, not actually no, or maybe I could see myself existing. Actually no, I don't know if I want to exist in the Marvel universe, girl. I don't know if I want to have to fear
a superhero world.
I don't want to have to fear the wrath of the Scarlet Witch every single time the bitch is thinking about her child. I don't know if I want to deal with that. Here's the thing. I love Scarlet Witch. I really do. I love the Scarlet Witch. I genuinely just think that the writers have kind of gotten to this point where they're just ultra glazing her and just being she's ultra fucking powerful. She's completely omnipotent. But I'm just
she doesn't know what her powers are because she's so stricken with grief.
She's so stricken with grief. And I feel fans have kind of gotten a bit of a misconception that every version of Scarlet Witch is this ultra powerful fucking being, but it's just only a select version of Wanda are this omnipotent fucking being. House of M, Wanda, watch out for that bitch. She might think you out of existence.
Do you read comic books?
I I used to read a lot of comic books, but I love superheroes and I love power scaling. Like I love like power systems in like any kind of universe. And so
Okay.
I've been kind of guilty of doing this. I've been kind of like doing matchups of like characters, like who could I see could beat like a certain character. And recently the main culprit has actually been the Scarlet Witch. So who from comics, anime, or movie media could potentially beat Scarlet Witch? And there's only been like a few fucking people so far that I've been able to fucking find. One of them is Wonder Woman. We were debating this on what's it called? We were debating Wonder Woman on Saturday when Riley's friends were here. They were like, "Oh, there's no way that Wonder Woman beat Scarlet Witch." But I'm just like, you have to think about the fucking facts here. Wonder Woman, she's a the bitch is a fucking god at this point. She's resistant to magic. She's resistant to reality warping. It literally, like, if she can negate the Scarlet Witch's like main fucking trump card, which is warping fucking reality, I don't think that like Diana's got to do is just get her hands on her. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Get that little lasso of fucking truth and be like, thinking about your kids and thinking about what you've done, bitch, and being honest. You know what I mean?
You now is who I was 23 years ago.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
That's so, just the way you relate to these properties and like the list making and the thinking. But you saying that reminded me, there was like this show on probably some sort of like Animal Planet channel or whatever. It would like face off two different like predators.
Apex Predators, the Versus series.
Yeah, where it was like a polar bear versus like a whale.
Yes, and there was like a bear versus a crocodile. There was a lion versus a tiger. Yes. I used to watch those videos. I would look those videos up after I watching like the episodes and like watch compilations of them because I'm like, bitch, who the fuck would win?
You know, okay,
because I love matchups like that. Like,
speaking of YouTube, have you? This is a different tangent. Do you know the shoes? Let's get some shoes video.
Yes,
that was like the
like the gay, like it's like the gay like music videos. Shoes. Let's get some shoes. Yes.
I remember seeing that in 8th grade.
I love queer art. Protect queer art.
Protect queer art. That's gonna be the title of the episode.
Have you watched Dragula?
No.
You need to watch Dragula. You would love Dragula.
Would I?
You would love Dragula. You would love Dragula because it's very like Dragula is kind of like, it's not their whole spiel, but like one of their main spiel is like they are all about alternative artists. So it's all about alternative drag. They literally have an episode where they have to do a lip sync to the Shoes video. I'm going. Wait. We need to watch this right now. Are we gonna get copy? There's no way that this is copy.
If it's on YouTube, it's like, I guess if we like monetize.
Hold on, we're going
not
to.
There yet.
We are going to watch the Boulay Brothers. Hold on. All right.
Do you also know the Carl that kills people, and then but I'm like tired.
Are you talking about Christine?
No, it's like the end of the world. I have to look it up.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Screen capture. All right, watch this. Basically, they had to create. Okay, so the theme for this challenge is called the Witch Challenge, and so they all had to create different types of witch looks.
Ooh, okay.
And so everybody has like a different look. So you're gonna see different types of like drag interpretations for witches. These are all handmade looks by these. Like, bitch, I love Dragula so fucking much. I'm so sorry. Like, whenever Dragula comes on, it's one of my favorite times of the year.
What channel is that?
It's on Shudder. It's not on my channel. You have to. It's a subscription. Okay, the intro's a little long,
but that's it. You're winning.
You know. Get into these silhouettes.
I feel like if I were high watching this, I would have something.
Sometimes the episodes get a little gross and a little nasty. Okay, hold on.
Oh,
They're taking a little too long to get to the point.
Cheers. 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 Oh my god, cheers. Let's get some shiz. Let's get some shiz.
Like,
I love the juxtaposition of like the creepy element, but that's that shit.
Oh my god,
the
cheers.
shits.
That shit's
Because the thing for the challenge was they had to like decorate shoes to go with their witch look. And so their shoes had to like, who also had like the best shoes, like kind of won the
These
challenge.
shits suck.
But yes, some of the looks are better than the others, but girl, they did the damn thing for that fucking witch challenge. Love Dragula, love Dragula. I've actually met some of the Dragula girls. They're so nice. One of them actually went to SCAD.
Really?
One of the winners of the show, she went to SCAD. But if you watch the show, I'm not going to spoil who that person is. But
The only claim to fame my college has is she's the meteorologist on Good Morning America. What's her name? Ginger Z.
Ginger Z.
Ginger Z.
I don't know who that
You wouldn't.
is.
Do you know this video? The End of the World.
No.
Ah.
The
It's like a minute. This was another like 18 years ago. So
the
again,
end of the
at
world.
the start of the YouTube craze. You know the llamas with hats too, right?
You said the llamas with hats?
Yeah. These are like that one right
This
there.
one?
Yeah. This was very
Okay, so here's the Earth. Chilling. Damn, that is a sweet Earth, you might say. Round. Alright, ruling out the ice caps melting, meteors becoming crashed into us, the ozone layer leaving, and the sun exploding, we're definitely going to blow ourselves up. Okay, so basically we got China, France, India, Israel, Pakistan, Russia, the UK, and us with nukes. We've got about 2,600 more than anybody else. Whatever. Anyway, one day we decide those Chinese sons of a bitches are going down. So we launch a nuke at China. While it's on its way, China's like, shit, who the fuck is shooting us? Oh well, fire missiles. Then France is like, shit guys, we got the missiles, they are coming, fire our shit. But then let's well, have a nap. Then fire the missiles. Meanwhile, Australia is down there like, WTF, mate? India, Israel, and Pakistan launched their shit, so now we've got missiles flying everywhere, passing each other. Russia's like, motherland! Then England's like, about that time, eh, chaps? Righto. So now the US is like, fuck, we're dumbasses. Canada's like, what's going on, eh? Australia's still like, WTF? Mars is laughing at us, and some huge meteor's like, well, fuck that.
See now,
So, now we've got nuclear winter. Everyone's dead except
18
Australia.
years
and
ago?
they're still like, WTF?
This was right around the same
But
time.
they'll be dead
Shoes.
soon. Fucking
Let's get some
kangaroos.
shoes.
But, assuming we don't blow ourselves up, us Californians just have to worry about California breaking off from the United States to go hang with Hawaii.
So yeah.
Alaska can come too. The end!
You know, Loki, let me go join Alaska and California to go hang out with Hawaii. Because I love Hawaii. That's my girl.
I don't think you hear it, but I say that at work all the time. But I'm like tired.
But I'm not tired.
You know the llamas with hats too. It's like 4 videos. They're probably too long for this.
What are they?
They're on YouTube.
They're llamas?
It's called Llamas with Hats, which is another animation on YouTube. I swear you've seen these.
Llamas with hats. Yes!
Okay, good. Carl.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god, these llamas. Carl!
I'm like tired.
Okay, what was your question? What was your other question? You said what's your biggest regret?
Oh, yeah, biggest regret.
Ooh, biggest regret.
This is a hefty wine.
Ooh, I feel like my biggest regret is probably I don't know. I feel like my biggest regret that I feel like, because like I don't feel like I have a lot, but like one of my biggest regrets when I was younger is
What age?
I was in middle school.
What a rough time.
I was in middle school and I was on the soccer team at my school.
Okay.
And I remember it was our first game and like I I told you this story.
I know.
I've told you the story.
Okay.
We were at the bar. You've asked me this before.
Really?
Yes, I've told you the story. But I was in
Okay.
7th grade, and we were it was our soccer game, and I was mad as fuck because the entire game I did not get to play.
This is not okay.
Our first game, I did not get to play the entire game, and part of it was because there was too many people on our fucking soccer team, and it got to the point where at one point during the soccer season, the team broke up into 2 teams. There was the A team and then the B team.
Which team were you, Jack?
They called us the B team.
You were the B team?
We were on the fucking B team, and I've been playing soccer. I had been playing soccer like when I was younger, like up until that fucking point, and then I was mad as fuck that I did not get to play the first game, and I was on the bus home, and my dad texted me, "Hey, how was your game?" Because my parents they didn't come to the game, and I was just like, "Oh, it was great. I scored the first goal." So I told them that I texted my dad that I scored the first goal.
Does he know that you lied to this day?
Oh, I'm pretty sure they know because
Okay.
they make jokes about it till this day. Because we were at the dinner table, we were at the dinner table, I think it was like a year and a half ago at our beach house, and my dad was just like, I forgot it was something. I was like, I think I left my slides like at the beach, and he was just like, I didn't see any slides. He was just like how I didn't see you score any other goals later that season. I was like, ow! Ow! And so I got home, and so my parents, them hearing, oh, he scored the first goal. We never thought he was gonna do something like that. They were super excited, and my dad had me do a photo shoot. And then he posted it on Facebook.
Oh my.
He posted it on Facebook, and then all the kids came up to me the next day at school, and they were just like, Jack, that was a hell of a fucking shot that you had yesterday. Too bad I didn't see it. Oh,
That is wild.
oh my gosh, they ate me up so bad. And I felt so bad because I had not told my parents.
That is really fucking funny.
Yeah, and then they would come to the games and be like, why the fuck is Jack not scoring? Or I would
Why
come.
does he kind of suck?
They were like, why does Jack kind of fucking suck at soccer?
He scored the first goal.
He scored the first goal. It must have been
I don't
beginner's
understand.
luck. Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure they know at this point that fucking goal
Do you
did not
have
happen.
any pictures? Here's a picture of me. The 1 year I did soccer.
Do I have a picture of me when I played soccer? I don't know if I do. I feel like it's incriminating evidence at this point.
I played soccer. I think that was 5th grade.
Yeah.
Did not like, which is funny because I like running, but it just the whole mechanics did not make sense to me. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah. At the time, I was very.
But that's also so in character of you to be like, I scored the first.
I scored the first goal. But I feel like at that time, I was in this habit of
lying.
I was lying, but it wasn't malicious lying. It was people pleasing lying.
Okay, I mean, I do that all the time.
It was people pleasing lying, but it was so bad. I remember it was so bad. I remember one time my mom, she was like, this was keep in mind, this is all in middle school. She was middle school and before. She was like, Jack, did you drink some of my coffee? And I drank that fucking coffee. But I looked her dead in her face and I was like, no. She was just like, are you sure you didn't drink the coffee? And I was like, yeah, I'm not sure I didn't drink it. Here I am now with a fucking caffeine addiction. And I drink coffee every day.
You were a wild child.
I was.
You were a wild child. I was a perfect little angel.
Oh, is that so? Look at the light highlighting your face.
Look
right
at that.
Saying it's the universe is trying to
Glowing.
tell you something.
I am just a pristine little angel.
You better be fluorescent.
I truly am.
What was your so what is your biggest regret?
Mine's not as funny, but
Okay.
I think one of my friends was friends with this other girl at a different high school who had a gay best friend as well. And they set us up, like, and so we messaged over like Facebook Messenger, and we were gonna go on a date to the 99, which is like an Applebee's.
Oh, a date?
Yeah. And I was like 16, 17.
Okay.
But I chickened out because I was like, what if, like, I was not out to my parents by any means. I was like, what if someone my parents know sees me and like they say something? I was terrified. So I just like chickened out. But I'm like, what could have happened if I had gone out with, I don't want to say his name, but I want to say his name.
Okay.
Should I say his name? Matthew K. Wright.
Oh, ooh.
Cute.
He has like an actor name.
Matthew K. Wright. He would very
Or like
much
an author
be
name.
Yeah, an author.
Ooh, that's a very author.
He'd be into this aesthetic.
Really?
Yeah, your aesthetic, like the punk.
Oh, the punk of it all?
Yeah.
Oh.
That I should have gone out on that date, but
You should have.
Here we are. I do think all the time, like, how different my life would be.
Yeah. Matthew K. Wright, if you're hearing this podcast,
I'm a little embarrassed.
would you still be interested? Do you know what he still looks
I
like?
have not a clue.
Okay.
I tried to find him.
You've tried to find him, but
We
you can't.
reconnected when I was in college, but nothing ever happened.
Did he look good then?
I don't remember. Let's see if I can find him.
Gosh, Arin, you need to find him. You could probably find him on LinkedIn. I feel like LinkedIn.
No, I don't think this man has a LinkedIn. I think this man might work at like a Barnes and Noble.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's your biggest regret. That's really not.
That's what I want to say on air.
Okay. That's really like not that horrible, Arin. That's
Really? You think so?
No, that's really
Yours
not
is
that
like
bad.
I scored the.
Oh yeah, no, mine was a blatant fucking lie. mine was genuinely a blatant fucking lie. And so if my parents are hearing this, I'm so sorry.
Do your parents listen?
Huh?
Do your parents listen?
I don't know. If so, I don't know if they listened to the entire thing. But if so, hi. Make sure you're liking and hyping the video.
Mrs. Sullivan.
Hi.
Your mom always likes everything. She's a very active person.
My mom, here's the thing. My mom is that bitch. Kimberly is that girl, okay? She is.
God bless you, Kate.
First of all, like when I think of Wonder Woman, I picture my mom because she was obsessed. Like, first of all, she loves Wonder Woman. That's her favorite superhero. And then she did this like cosplay. Like she did this like cosplay of Wonder Woman, and it was the same year that the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman came out.
Yeah.
And I shit you not, she looked better than her.
Really?
I shit you not, she looked better than that IDF agent. Ooh. My Siri just spoke up. It was listening
in response to the
IDF comment. But
wow, that's crazy.
yeah, no, Kimberly was that girl
God bless you.
with her Wonder Woman look, and she had this sickening wig. She had this sickening Wonder Woman wig that
You're
she
gonna
had
have to
for
find
it.
a picture.
I'm gonna have to find a picture. Because I was like,
I'll reach out to Kimberly.
as you should, because she devoured that look. My parents, honestly, I feel like I really get my taste of like style from them because like nowadays they don't really like. Now my mom, I feel like she's having a lot more fun with her looks, but like my dad back in the day, like he's very conceptual. I feel like a lot of my creativity comes from him and especially my grandma. But like I remember my favorite costume that he ever did was he had the idea to be a winged demon one year. Like a literal, like he had a full on like mechanical winged demon suit. And they were like mechanical fucking wings. And then he was at the Renaissance Festival and got these fucking katanas and put it in the back. He looked fucking insane. Like the coolest fucking. I was just like,
Jack has cool parents.
he looked like a fucking Megazord. I was like, this is impressive. I was like, this is very impressive. And I dressed up like a Power Ranger that year. So I was like,
Which color?
I'm about to slay him. I was red. I was the red.
That's what you got in the quiz.
I did get the Red Ranger. Yeah, but like I feel like that's just too much responsibility. That's a lot to do.
But
You
do
know
you
what
feel
I
like you're a
mean?
natural leader?
Yes.
There you go.
I know, but do I always want to be a natural leader? No.
But that's the flex of
What do you think are like the downfalls of being a naturally born leader?
I think, and don't just offensively, I think that it depends on how much self-awareness you have and how much you recognize the power that you wield
Mm-hmm.
and how you utilize it. But if you're not self-aware, I think a natural leader can be overly dismissive of other people, which comes across as unempathetic.
Yeah.
And that can get lost in like the idea of the greater good,
Mm-hmm.
but then like damage people along the way.
And damage people along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you're left like I achieved all these great things, but there's no one actually standing behind you.
No one's standing behind you. Oh my gosh. That's
Lead from behind, not in front.
Not in front. That's the last thing that I want, bitch. You know what I mean? You always have to make sure that, first of all, your people are good. Unfortunately, I feel like I've seen a lot of people that like get this power.
Mm-hmm.
Living limits.
Oh,
and I feel like
also,
everyone. Oh my gosh! Once they go to Texas, girl, you come back, it's like, whoa.
They
what
went
the
to
fuck?
Texas.
Girl, what the fuck happened in Texas? Okay.
Because I think that should be successful in that type of role, in that industry,
Yeah.
in that section of the house, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
It requires a degree of narcissism. And it's just like, I'm just managing and supervising. But like, what are you doing besides sitting on the computer?
You know, well, because I feel like
you like, well, we need more people and blah blah blah.
Exactly, and they feel like because they're like, well, I'm doing calculations right now on my computer, and these calculations, and they take it as calculations we're doing right now are very detrimental to the things in the restaurant. Because like, yeah, like in order of like bread, yeah, respectfully, we need that. But we also know that it takes a few fucking clicks of a button in order to order some bread.
Right.
You're not having to sit there and make a goddamn database for 12 hours for some fucking bread. You know what I mean? I don't think they have to make a database for anything. You know what I mean? I don't think any of them have ever had to make a database.
So many of them are really good at making it look like
they're busy, but they're not.
One person who appreciates when he'll just sit there, clearly not busy, and I'm not gonna say his name, but I think you can think about it. Really is not busy, and will literally just sit there and stare.
Oh. Which one?
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. Wait, I even have a picture.
Oh my gosh.
Picture.
No.
None for you guys, but let's see if I can.
He's hilarious. Oh wait, hold on. Let me pause the stream and plug it back in because we're about to die on battery.
Oh no.
Oh my
It's all the time. Like yesterday, I had this woman who's like, I gave her the soup. She got the soup, and I was like, "How is everything?" And she goes, "I don't really taste the lentils." And I'm like, "Okay." What do you want me to do in that situation? Like, go get you another fucking thing of soup?
Do you want another thing of soup? Do you want
you're
some more
still
lentils?
fucking eating it. Like, what do you want me to do in that situation?
There were these girls that actually came in and like the only thing that changed about the OMG is that we changed the fucking plate that it's on.
Literally, that's it.
That's the only thing that changed.
I miss those.
I do miss those round plates. They were nice. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're so nice. I should have stolen one.
Yeah.
But they came in and just because it looked different, they were like the plating was different. They were like, "What is this? Y'all barely gave us anything on this sandwich." I'm like, y'all need to understand that the OMG is not a fucking entree. It's first of all, it's an appetizer.
Yes.
It's first of all, the shit is a goddamn appetizer. Don't fucking forget it. It's not a fucking meal.
It also realized too, like they probably are giving you smaller portions, but that's because like the cost of food is going up. So like you're just lucky to be able to like eat out, bitch.
And then they were like, "We're gonna need more pickles than this." I'm like, first of all, the thing has always come with 2 damn Tony Paco pickles on.
That's fine. I'll send it to you, but you're gonna pay for it.
And I told them, I was like, "Well, pickles are extra," and then they like rolled their eyes at me, like, "Ugh." Like, never mind. I'm just like, first of all, it's $2 more, and y'all are splitting this bill. What the fuck is one more fucking dollar for a fucking pair of Tony Paco pickles? That was literally a fucking tongue twister in itself.
I love that. There is this woman that always comes to the bar, and it's every like Monday I see her, and she is just a fucking nightmare.
Is she the geezer?
Her name is.
I don't know.
You don't know her.
Is she brunette?
Yeah, but it's
very needy.
No, that's a different woman.
Okay.
She was there yesterday too, as was. I'm gonna say her name is.
I can't stand the other one.
Yeah, she and then it's like one time came in. But this asked to sample every fucking wine on happy hour as if she didn't just sample it the day before. Asked for a taste of the soup, as if she didn't just.
You can only get 2 tasters.
Like, and then like yesterday, I asked her. I had given her another glass of wine after Kaz left, and then I was like, "Do you want another glass of wine?" She says, "No, I probably shouldn't." Meanwhile, her bill's like $20, and she goes, "Unless you want to give it to me for free." And I go, "Huh?" And I just walk away. And then she goes, "Unless you want to give it to me for free." I'm like, "Huh?" And then I walk away again. And then she said it a third time, "Unless you want to give it to me for free." And I was like, You're not getting this
Girl,
fucking wine of glass for free.
Where do y'all get off at?
This is a $6 glass of wine. Pay for it.
Pay for it.
If you really want it, pay for it.
Oh my gosh, pay for it. Oh my gosh. Like, listen,
It makes me drink.
bartenders are not your therapists.
But they think we are their
Okay,
therapist
let me
friend.
correct myself. Some bartenders are therapists. Okay?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't think it should be a bartender's duty.
It shouldn't be an expectation.
No.
And I hate that so many bar guests think that, like, we're not doing anything else, or like, well, the expectation of the role is to like have more conversation or blah 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 blah. That is not it at all. I don't work at a dive bar. I can't be mean to you, so we're not going to be friends. Granted, my regulars, you know who you are. I do love you.
Yeah.
We are friends.
You
But
know what I
outside of
mean?
That, like, don't just automatically assume that like I'm going to be your bartender friend.
Your bartender friend, especially because just like you have to realize you can't, just because you walk into a place does not mean that you have access to this person. You know? I feel like part of it too is like, in order to kind of build this kind of rapport with somebody that like people like look with bartenders, just like you show up consistently, you know, you're good to the staff, you're good to the bar staff, you know what I mean? You become somebody that people actually want to fucking know. But people that kind of walk into bars and feel like, oh, you should talk to me just because I'm here, or I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you because I'm looking for somebody to talk to. I feel like, first of all, that's a little toxic, and I think it's a little parasocial.
And it also gives that like, oh, I don't actually know how to have friends normally, so I'm going to force you to be my friend. And that's how you want your friendships to go, where it's all you take, and don't give, other than maybe a 20%, maybe a 22% tip.
The thing is, too, is just like, I think, and we said it too, it's just like, if you ever walk into a restaurant, don't ever seat yourself.
Do not.
If there is a host,
seat yourself.
Stand. If there is a host, stand. Don't seat yourself. That's not what it's for.
Chipotle, take a glance around, just take in the vibe. Maybe Chipotle has hired a host. Don't seat yourself automatically.
That shit is very, very disrespectful. That shit is very, very disrespectful. And then don't look at staff being like, I just need service. Those people, like, if I see that somebody has sat themselves and I know that you have not gone to the host stand, because here's the thing.
I take my fucking time.
I take my time with that table, because it's just like you're not showing common courtesy.
And you're not going to probably tip well anyway, so why the fuck am I going to?
Oh my God. And whenever that is the case, those people do not tip well. Or maybe they do tip a little bit exceptionally well, because they're the type of people where they kind of know that like their money kind of can get them wherever.
Yeah, and
sometimes that is the clientele that we have to deal with.
Clientele. But at the same time, I don't want to deal with that clientele, because those are the type of people who suddenly, like, one thing goes wrong, then they're suddenly going to leave you $1 bill.
They suddenly leave you $1 bill. Or it's like, my service here is usually so good, but I don't know what was going on today. Sometimes people have bad days. You know what I mean?
Sometimes
if somebody came up to you, if somebody came up to you and you were having, like, say you were having like a bad day and like your work was like, you were moving really, really fucking slow that day, you would want somebody to spare you the same fucking grace that you would, I know what
you're saying.
You would want we would hope that you would spare us the same grace that you would want somebody to spare you. Say you were having like a bad day. You know what I mean? Like, say you're having a bad day and things are just not going well. You're feeling slow. You're feeling groggy. You're feeling just not up to it today.
It's not even your fault. It's like the kitchen or something else.
Oh my gosh. And here's the thing. Whenever it's the kitchen or if it's a food problem, if you're the type of person to get mad at your server,
just like that's the thing. Like with there's not enough lentils in the soup. How the fuck do you think I can fix that?
Do you want me to go shoot lentils out of my asshole into your soup for you? No, it's not going to happen. And I also think that like, it's not the job as a server for me to deliver your fucking discomfort to the kitchen. I can be like, the guest didn't like this and this was wrong with their meal, but I'm not going to be like, you guys should be fucking ashamed. This is absolutely disgusting. So
every time that shit like that happens and like you're clearly escalating it, my automatic response to them is like, do you want me to get the manager? And it works really well because it shuts people down. Because they're like, well, I don't actually need to talk to the manager because there's nothing that can be fixed. I just want to berate someone, and I refuse to be berated because you're being a little bitch.
You're a little bitch, yeah. There was a, oh my God, Merlin's been playing with this bug over there on the floor for like the last 20 minutes.
Plus, hours. Oh, he's going to eat it.
He is like so scared of it. What kind of bug is that?
Let's find out.
But
it looks like a fly. No, it's like a...
Is it an ant?
I think it's like a bee. It looks like a hybrid bee ants.
Okay, don't let him eat that because that might sting him in his mouth.
Let me kill it.
Merlin, come here.
You don't
Merlin,
have napkins.
Merlin. You are not going to get a beehive sting in your mouth and look like one of those crazy dogs on Instagram. Stop it! Okay. Let me see it. You get away from it. What the fuck is this?
Here.
Oh my lord.
One time, I don't know if it's a recording or not, I'm pretty sure I woke up with a scorpion on my... Like, I was staying at my parents' house, and this was in Pueblo, Colorado, which
A
is
scorpion?
a desert, and I had this, like, clear thing on me that looked like a bee had swallowed a bug or something like that, and then I later looked it up, and it was most likely probably, like, a scorpion, because there's some, like, clear style scorpions.
Scorpions don't play, girl.
Scorpions, hey, Scorpio.
Scorpio. Ooh.
Holla.
Scorpio. Scorpio.
Scorpio.
But I feel like that's to say, hold on. Oh, yeah, let me wrap this up by saying there was a lady that came in. She comes in with her friends every Monday. With her friend every Monday. It's two, and I hate saying this too because, like,
Is it the older people that really
yeah, it's
like
the
you?
two older black ladies. Like, they're middle aged. They either sit at like 25 or they sit at 45. And
Oh,
they,
are the ones that they came in last week, right?
they came in last week.
Is that like the 40s?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
And so
they try everything.
Yes, they try everything. They want to taste everything, even though they get the same thing every fucking time. My happy hour does not change, and unless it changes every 3 months. You know what I mean? You're going to be good you're going to be good. But she came in with her friend, and they were every single time, like, she says something like off to me. I forgot what she said the first time, but it just like. I just remembered the interaction like enough for me to like roll my eyes whenever she came in the second time. And so her friend came in, and I'm just like, okay, they seemed super chill. Everything was fine. Everything was good. And then they asked to try the new bruschetta for Battle of the Bruschetta. And right now, well, before it was the cherry monstarda and the other one.
Oh my god, what was it?
Oh, the peanut butter bacon banana.
Yeah.
People really like that one. I don't know, girl.
Sweet. That's why.
And the South, they love that sugar shit.
They do.
And diabetes, the sugar. And she got the cherry monstarda. She was like, we would love to try the cherry monstarda. Like, it just sounds amazing. And so I bring it to them, and literally like a minute and a half later, she calls me over. She like waves me over. And I'm just like, yeah, is everything is everything fine? Is everything okay? Can I get you anything? And so she's like, baby, this is just not right. I don't like this is just she's just like this is an absolute no. Like, I don't even know what
absolute no.
And she's like, this thing needed certain so-and-so kind of cherries. Whatever cherries these are, no. Like,
what do you think I'm gonna do about it?
Like, she's like, this is a big no. Like, y'all should have never done this. This isn't and she said, this is an abomination. And she's like shaking her head, and I'm just like, okay, do you want? And so whenever guests start doing this dramatic shit, like all the kindness in my voice goes away. I'm just like, okay, so do you want me to take it from you? Yeah. Do you want me to exchange
You're
it?
Not getting this for free.
I always go into this condescending tone because you deserve it. Yeah, I'm not apologizing. You fucking deserve it. It's literally. I wouldn't go as far as say rotten hell. You got to be really bad for that. But she said, I was just like, so do you want me to exchange it? And then she was just like, no, it's okay. And then I went back to the back, and I spoke to Lando. I was just like, Lando, she called this one an absolute abomination. And then
and you didn't give it to her for free, right?
Oh, no.
I don't. You're only getting that shit for free if it you're nice to me and it took a long time?
Oh no,
Or
I
you
took it.
actually
Oh
sent it
no,
back?
here's the thing. I'm still a good person. With that, at the end of the day, I still took it off for Tabby
Oh,
because,
you're
like,
better
bitch,
than
if
me,
you're
'cause I'm
not
like,
gonna like it, you're not gonna finish it, and
oh,
you're doing enough already, and I haven't even done anything to like actually get you there, and you're already talking like this in my face. I respectfully don't want to have to deal with the conversation of you being like, oh, so you're gonna make us pay for this? Well, da 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 da, and it was nasty, and I don't care to hear that.
If
It's
you
fucking
don't
9:30. I'm ready to go home.
let me take it off the table, I'm leaving it on your bill. And then if you throw a hissy fit, then I'll just take it off because I want to get you out the door. But if you're not going to let me take it for you, I'm going to try to get you to pay for it.
Yeah, like if you're not going to let us take it back, you're paying for it.
Yeah.
And like I just remember and I love whenever like I'm dealing with annoying ass guests and then somebody is like, "Oh, you want to be cut?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely," because then I'd like I'm like deuces, and then like I walk around like the restaurant, like say I'll like go and like sit at the bar, or like I'm going to like eat my food at 70, and they're like looking at me to like ask me for something.
Sorry.
I can't hear you. I'm off the clock right now. Sorry, because at the end of the day, the restaurant experience is only as good as you make it. You know what I mean? If you're coming into a restaurant and you're with a negative fucking attitude and you're talking to people absolutely fucking crazy, like that lady was talking to me about that fucking bruschetta, like I was the one that handpicked the fucking cherries, made the marketing decisions behind it. I'm just like, okay, I get that you don't like it and you think it's an abomination, but what is you telling me going to do?
You think I have literally told guests at the bar when they've had complaints, I'm like, I can give you the CEO's email if you want. And they're always like, well, blah, blah, blah. We should.
Customer who's decided beforehand.
Wait, I'm going to play it again, see if we can hear it.
They're already miserable the minute they walk in the door. And they've decided that they're going to feel better if they bully, speak condescendingly to, or mistreat floor staff. This is an unforgivable act to me. I mean, if we go out to lunch together and you're rude to your waiter and treat them like a piece of shit, talk down to them, or blame them for the kitchen's mistakes, we will never, our relationship is dead and will always be dead.
Clock it.
I wonder.
I fully agree. Who said that?
Anthony Bourdain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I fully fucking agree with that.
The thing is, like, you know that those shitty people in restaurants have come across that video. And, like, I wonder, like, what goes through their mind. Like, do they think, well, I'm not like that? Or do they think he's wrong? Like, he just called you out. Like, you're a bad person if you're going to treat these staff members like that. Like, do you think they want to be there? No, they don't want to be there. 99% of like restaurant people don't actually want to be there.
Yeah.
So you treating them like shit is like kicking the innocent little puppy or cat.
Yeah, you could have the knowledge of all the information on the fucking planet, but the moment that you step into a restaurant and are very disrespectful to staff for whatever fucking reason, because you just feel the urge to take it out, it shows what a low emotionally intelligent individual, low vibrational fucking creature you are.
You're a bad person.
It is because you know of the fucking power dynamic. You know that the person that you're speaking to is probably not going to say anything to you unless you go to like a Waffle House, because that's when you bitches start being respectful. But like, y'all shouldn't have more respect in a fucking Waffle House than you do in any other fucking restaurant, whether it's fine dining or not. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing: some of these people going into fine dining restaurants talking to the staff, and so the staff are making more fucking money than you bitches are in an entire fucking year. Y'all want to talk shit on the service industry and on the server industry, but wait till you find out that some of these servers and some of these bartenders are making more than doctors and surgeons a fucking year.
You think we're dumb too, but it's like, I would love to see half of you get up and do what we do.
You know?
Like the amount of like mental gymnastics, emotional gymnastics, multitasking, keeping your fucking cool when you don't want to.
Because I can do math. I can handle a fucking, Excel chart. You know what I mean? I can send emails. I can graphic design all I fucking want. You know what I mean? I know I can fucking do that shit. But being able to step into this kind of arena takes fucking balls. Into anybody that is or has worked in the service industry, you deserve to pat yourself on the back, because it really is a fucking feat in order to do that.
I like to say we're 2 shades away or 2 steps away from being combat veterans. Like, the amount of bullshit we deal with, which this is a complete side note. I just want to give a shout out to my friend Tanya. She and I used to work together like 10 years ago doing ABA therapy, and she came across the podcast and has been like commenting and like sending me message.
Okay.
So, Tanya, this is for you.
Shout out Tanya.
Shout out to Tanya. She is she was my buddy. I love you, Tanya. I miss you. But yeah, sorry. Anyways.
Come on, Tanya.
Yeah.
Well, Tanya, we appreciate you.
Yeah, we love you, Tanya.
We appreciate
Number
you
one
being
fan,
here.
I think. You should be the president of the fan club.
Yes.
Get those bitches organized.
All right. Come on. What would we call our fans?
I thought about that often.
Oh my gosh. I could think of something, but it's like a slur for gay people. I'm kidding. But we are almost we're past an hour. Do you want to do your Canva presentation?
I do want to do my
Okay. All right. So we are about to transition and do a presentation real quick. All right. My screen is shared. Let us open up the Canva document. Where did it go? Is it in Google Chrome? It is. Okay. All right.
Okay. So this is, there are men in this world who make certain fashion choices that are often questionable.
Okay.
And sometimes it's enticing. But when you sit there and think about it, it may not be the best idea. So this is a new segment I like to introduce. Not just about like men's fashion, but about different like fashion choices in general. We're starting with men's fashion.
Okay.
Specifically men's headwear. So
I like
next
this.
slide, please.
Okay.
Do we approve?
Okay.
Specifically men in berets. Next slide, please.
Beret. Oh! Oh my God, is that John Travolta?
That is John Travolta.
Oh my God, he looks like a porn star. He looks like. Who does he look like? He kind of looks like Cade Maddox here. That's crazy.
Isn't that the trans porn star?
No, he's like that big buff dude that like. I'm pretty sure he might be canceled right now because like he only likes with like twinks and shit.
Did you hear about the one that went to jail for like child pornography?
Yes. Oh, Austin Wolf.
Yeah.
Girl, yes.
Isn't that kind of fucking wild?
Girl, listen, that shit is wild. That shit is genuinely fucking insane. Because like, here's the thing, if you are a gay and if you are a gay man that watches gay porn, you probably know the tea that happened with Austin Wolf. And if you have like, say you've been like watching porn for a while, you would have seen the trajectory of like, he started like hooking up with like muscular men, like more guys like his physical type, and it's just like slowly transitioned to twinks that have gotten like subtly younger and younger and younger. And then there's a very much a strong physical power imbalance. I can't believe we're talking. It's genuine. Well, the girl, this is a gay ass fucking podcast as much as it is for the girlies too.
But like, I was gonna say that, and like, there's some videos where it's just like, is this abuse?
Is this like hello? Like we're treading some fucking water here, bitches. Okay, so who the fuck is that?
You do not know who that is.
Who the fuck is that?
Have you seen the Truman Show?
Yes, I've seen the Truman Show. I hate that fuck.
Wait, what?
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
The other Arin is texting. I can't believe you right now. I'm so offended.
Hold on. Sorry, I have to text him to drive safe. I don't want him to think that I don't want him to drive safe. Wait a second. Oh my God, he's on his way here. You might meet Arin.
Oh, finally.
You might finally meet Arin.
It's been years. You don't like the Truman Show?
Jack, it's not that I.
Movies.
Okay, so it's not
this
that
might be a rift in the friendship. Okay.
So it's not that I disliked the actual movie. I kind of disliked the way that it made me feel.
That's the whole fucking point.
I know. Because
how did it make you feel?
Part of it felt a little too fucking familiar for a movie that was made before I was born.
Say more.
I saw The Truman Show when I was in high school. I believe I was a junior in high school when I watched The Truman Show.
I watched it probably before you were born.
Yeah, and so for me, it was very fucking riveting because I've always been somebody who's very conceptual. I've always questioned about like, are we living like in a simulation? Like, where does life stem from? Are we being watched? Are we being constantly
even like being gaslit?
Surveilled? You know what I mean? Are we even being gaslit? Like, can we trust our true surroundings? And fully like people that kind of descend into that paranoia. A part of me kind of understands them, you know what I mean? But also a part of me is just like, okay, get a grip, you know. But this movie really begs the question sometimes. Like, it made me feel as if it's one of those movies that really makes you question fucking reality.
Yes.
And the way that the movie has set up, it has genuinely, and the reason why I don't like The Truman Show and why I feel like I can only watch it one time in my entire lifetime is because the way that my dreams were after it.
Okay.
The way that I would have dreams were significantly fucking different. There was like a feeling of like, so the feeling of, I think it's called limerence.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me be absolutely sure about this because I want to.
Limerence.
Girl, listen. I do not want to contribute to the fucking illiteracy crisis. All right. So limerence.
But it is a crisis.
So, oh wait, no. Okay, limerence is an involuntary state of intense romantic obsession.
Feel bad.
Okay. Wait a second. Okay. I guess. So what does that have to do?
It is characterized by intrusive thoughts and intense need for reciprocation and emotional highs and lows, entirely dependent on the other person's perceived actions. That just sounds like insecure attachment.
Okay, that sounds like, okay, so maybe I'm using it wrong. There's another word I'm trying to think about, but it's a feeling of like, I don't even really know how to describe the word.
You do believe that like there's aliens are real, or like, see, and that's what I often think, that like we are just like animals in the zoo. Like there's some sort of higher intelligence.
Oh, girl, listen, like, absolutely. I feel like
for people that deny it or think it's not important, I'm like, how myopic is your fucking worldview?
Is your fucking worldview?
Like there are animals that we keep in a zoo. We're fucking animals in a zoo to something else.
To something else.
You know, and like we can also see how that plays out in real time, like with emotional manipulation and like brainwashing and yada yada yada. Like, not to be, I feel like we sound like conspiracy theorists. We are not. We are grounded in reality.
But like when I saw The Truman Show, a part of me felt like a little bit
turned on by Ed Harris.
No.
What?
A part of me felt a little bit too close to the simulation, if that makes sense. Like something about it felt like, oh my god, wait a second, are we being controlled? Is there something else? Like, what the fuck is? Like, I think hold on, before I lose it, my entire, I think, descent into like spiritualism and questioning how reality ends up, my questioning about how death works, all started with this movie. So that is why that's why I do not like this movie, and I don't hate this movie. I actually kind of love this movie.
You just can't sit and watch it.
I cannot sit and I cannot get myself.
Love it.
I genuinely just,
I lost respect for you a little bit there.
Girl, listen. Like I genuinely just don't think I can sit through this movie again because I think it would genuinely make my brain explode.
Yeah, it's terrifying. But do you know that there are people there? Okay, like psychologists.
Mm-hmm.
There are plenty of psychologists and like atheists and whoever that believe that we as human beings are nothing more than a series of chemical reactions, and that like when we die, that's it. And so like we're nothing more than like just pure nature, and then there's nothing like bigger or broader happening.
Yeah, I don't think that for a second.
And like say that's true, then like why fucking keep going?
I genuinely think that we come from, well, let me not say genuine. I think one of the theories that I feel like is most plausible, or maybe the one that's just the most fun for me to believe, is like that the whole idea of the afterlife or heaven is maybe like this kind of conglomerate conscious or something like that.
Like,
or maybe
egg.
Yeah, or maybe we stem from something that feels a little bit too much, that we're here to kind of build our own individual path, which is why everybody has their own individual life.
I think I checked that. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. It like in your life, it kind of, when it ends, obviously it ends, but I feel like you might dissipate or come back to like something else. Or maybe when you die, you might start your own universe, which is why you have dreams.
There's just so much more going on.
Yeah.
The tangible, like.
Exactly. The fact that scientists can't explain dreams or what the fuck is going on in dreams. I don't want to, if scientists can't explain that, I don't want to hear it. respectfully, if science can explain the afterlife, but they can't explain to me dreams, something that we go through on a daily fucking basis,
or like the
you
fact
can't explain to me the afterlife.
that we need to like slip into a coma for 8 hours a day every day to like survive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's like
and like the fact that we live on this rock that we need to seek shelter from to survive is crazy.
It's crazy. I think that there might be just a different realm that perhaps we don't see. You know what I mean? I think there's a reason why babies and younger, toddlers and animals are more acute and like attuned to certain senses. They see different things whenever they're younger. And I think that there's a reason why your memory like gets worse as you get older. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a reason why you don't remember things because you're having to like save.
You're more detached from like the source, as people call it, or like whatever the afterlife is, or whatever.
And the way the universe also resembles too much of like somebody's like somebody's nervous system, or like the way that like or like the eye looks like a nebula. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's too much going on. It's just like we might be a simulation inside of a simulation inside of a simulation. Maybe the universe or the heaven that you go to is the dreams that you've been fucking having your entire life, and you've just been creating a universe your entire life until boom, it's fucking made, and there you are, existing in your own universe. It could be like that, but it could also be something completely different where there's nothing.
I don't like that idea though. If there's I cannot.
Oh god, the idea of it being nothing is so stupid.
What are we doing? Because then it's like, why the fuck am I going to wake up and go to the post office tomorrow?
Yeah.
Why? Literally why? But two things. I think I said this one time, but I remember I had a dream where I was like, long story short, I was on the ground and this person next to me was going to like hit me in the face with like a wailing punch. And in the dream, I like turned over, but then I like turned over in my sleep.
Yeah.
And like woke up. And like obviously like that makes sense in like a biological, physical sense of like I just turned over and like I'm waking up.
But
it felt like I was like coming out of the fucking womb. Like I was coming through something.
Yeah, spiritually you fucking felt something, you know? I don't know. Like in moments like that, it feels like like you've been ripped off the charger.
1,000% what
it feels like you've been like ripped off of a charger.
Have you? I think I brought this up in a previous episode, but the idea of like existential isolation. It's like the idea of like you and I could be in a car, we get in a car accident, and like we experience the exact same car accident because we're in the same car, we're right next to each other. But because I'm not in your body and you're not in my body, I will only 99.999% understand what it's like for Jack to be in that car accident and vice versa. And like that 0.0001% is like what we as human beings are like craving to overcome. I want to know what it's like to be in Jack's body and experience life as Jack experiences it, and like vice versa. I want to feel like you understand what it's like to be Arin in Aaron's body.
Right. Like explaining that to people, and it's just like you can't really put yourself in somebody else's position.
Never fully.
Ever. You can sympathize as much as you can, which is why when people say that they're empaths, I'm like, well, no, you're not an empath. You're a liar.
The second you say you're an empath, that means you're not an empath.
You're not an empath. You shouldn't have to prove that you're able to listen to people. Okay. That was such a long tangent.
I loved it though.
Okay, back to our men with berets.
Men with berets.
Okay. Samuel L. Jackson.
I disapprove.
I don't think berets are it. I understand. Listen.
I have a problem with Samuel L. Jackson.
Why? What's your issue with
He's
that?
just a little too like, what?
What do you mean?
Like the love that he gets for the Marvel movies. It's like
Marvel movies. Oh yeah, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Nick Fury.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what?
Nicolas Cage. I'm sorry, Nick Fury. Yes.
That's basically all I have to say for that.
I don't know. I really like Samuel L. Jackson. I feel like he's just like one of those like iconic fucking actors at this point where it's just like he did his due diligence. He's been in the industry for a long time. He's been disrespected by the industry a lot.
True.
But he's comes from an era in Hollywood where like genuinely he is like a fucking trailblazer. So like I don't know. I'm pro Samuel L. Jackson
Okay.
and giving this man his flowers because I love anytime I hear his voice. I think he embodies his characters fully.
Yeah.
I think, and I love his Nick Fury. I really like his Nick Fury over the white Nick Fury that we got in the comics. I prefer Samuel.
He does do a good job. But isn't Nick Fury kind of an asshole? Because I guess my only really like connection to Samuel L. Jackson is like me seeing him in interviews and which is promoting Marvel movies and me seeing him in Marvel movies. And I feel like the Nick Fury is kind of supposed to be a little bit of an asshole.
Yeah, Nick Fury is an asshole.
Okay, then I approve of Samuel L. Jackson, just maybe not him in the
Nick
Beret.
Fury's supposed to be like the Amanda Waller of the Marvel. Actually, no, he's like if Amanda Waller is the bitchy mom, Samuel L. Jackson's like the fun dad.
Who's Amanda Waller?
Amanda Waller is the Nick Fury of DC Comics. She's the one that recruited the Suicide Squad.
Oh, Viola Davis.
Yes, Viola Davis. He's like
she was kind of a bitch.
Yeah, like he's like her like more sadistic, fun counterpart. Okay, Michael B. Jordan. Here's the thing. Okay, so the thing with berets too, you do have to keep in mind, Arin, is that when it comes to berets as well, you also have to keep in mind the Black Panther Party, which is the anti-KKK group, and part of their attire was black berets. I get the cultural significance of the berets. Do I think they look hideous? Yes.
I thought they looked good on Michael B. Jordan and on Lakeith Stanfield.
I think they look good on both of them. You know what I mean? Oh wait, you like them on them?
I think they look good.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying this as like you don't agree with their fashion choices.
Truly, do we approve?
Oh yeah. No.
I honestly, I kind of think Samuel L. Jackson's beret kind of looks good.
Okay, yeah. No, I approve of this.
So far, I've approved of everyone.
I approve of Lakeith Stanfield's beret. I do think that putting Louis Vuitton on everything just kind of tackifies it a little bit.
Yeah.
If it was Louis V, I would have preferred it to be the monogram. It could have been like an embroidered monogram, but I feel like that would have looked a lot better than just haphazardly placing it.
No, I have approved of overall approved of every slide up to this point.
Okay. I don't like Samuel L. Jackson's though.
Why?
I
I think it makes him look very refined.
I don't know. Part of it makes about this one is like shortening his head a little bit too much because he already has like a little compact head, and I feel like people that do well with berets have very like slender, like
I think makes his head look bigger, but I get where you're saying though.
Like this one right here, like Michael B. Jordan can wear this because he got a long face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He got a long face. Lakeith Stanfield, and this, I feel like it goes well with his beard.
Yeah.
Too. Who's next? Who is this?
If you haven't seen the Santa Claus.
Oh wait, I have seen the Santa Claus. Wait, but who is this? Who is this
He's
actor?
like the head, like the elf. I don't know what his name is.
Oh.
From the Santa Claus. Like when Tim Allen becomes a Santa Claus and goes to the North Pole, this is like the sort of like his like, welcome here, I'm gonna teach you everything. His name is he's Head Elf Bernard.
Head Elf Bernard.
David Krumholtz.
Okay, so I don't think here's the thing. I'm not fucking with Head Elf's drip at all. This entire fit can go. First off, we can start with this top. This top is horrible. Then why would you pair it with this necklace?
It's
tassels?
Very Renaissance-y. I was going to disapprove, but like right before I sent it to you, I was like, I think I may have to approve.
But I kind of like the beret.
That's what I'm saying. Like overall,
the beret is like this like green, this dark forest green velvet, and it's got this like silver medallion with like a plaid applique. That is really fucking cute. Like right here, do you see? It's
but look at his satchel that he's wearing too. Like he's
you know who he kind of looks like. I'm bleeping that name out. But
yeah, you have.
He looks like looks like. Oh my god!
I see it way more now that you said it.
I like. Can you not?
Especially with like his nose.
Oh my gosh! He looks a little too familiar. Okay,
that's so fucking funny.
All right, Timothée Chalamet. Okay, so
not quite a beret, but
this isn't a beret, but this is definitely one of those like 1920s fucking. I don't really know how to describe these hats.
Let me just give a disclaimer. I will literally never approve of anything Timothée Chalamet says, does, or wears.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's my enemy.
Yeah.
He's my mortal enemy.
That's fair. I agree.
I cannot. Can't stand him.
Yeah, this is
Coming
hideous.
for you. Timothy.
Yeah, no, I don't like this hat.
Timothy.
It's hideous. You look like you've been working 8 hours at a factory. Next!
But you're a spoiled brat.
But he's a spoiled brat. Hollywood kid that everybody thought was going to be a sweet little blue-pilled
No.
libtard.
He's fucking red pill.
No, this is a red pill man that wants... Okay, so, Aaron, I don't think these are called berets.
It's not, but like this is the best I could come up.
This is horrible. Like, y'all are trying to... Stop! Here's the thing. There's a difference between being fashion. There's a fine line between being fashionable and dressing like somebody's granddad. This is a granddad outfit.
This also screams to me like I'm trying to stay relevant and
Yeah.
cool and interesting when I really am like hollow on the inside and like I'm trying to portray depth, but like I won't just fucking go to therapy.
Yeah.
So
y'all need to stop watching Peaky Blinders. That's what the fucking issue is. Y'all motherfuckers are out here watching Peaky
go to
fucking...
a support group where you will be torn to shreds.
Oh my gosh, do you know the movie in which Cillian Murphy like played a girl?
Are you thinking of not Cillian Murphy, but what's his name?
No, it was Cillian Murphy, but he played a girl in the movie. And he was like kind of hot. He was kind of fucking hot. You have to look it up.
I'm thinking, do you know who I'm talking about? The guy who he won the Academy Award for playing
Tim Curry?
A trans woman. No. Eddie Redmayne.
No. Who's that?
You don't know Eddie Redmayne?
Mm-mm.
He's gotten a lot of flack for like often portraying like trans women.
Oh! Yeah, well, he has a very fishy face.
What does fishy mean?
Fish? Like, he's kind of passable.
Breakfast on Pluto. You think so?
She look a little passable.
I don't think so. But then, Eddie Redmayne played the main role in Cabaret, which is Sally Bowles, I'm pretty sure. So, like, there's often, like, this joke of, like, Cillian Murphy being the trans hero that no one wanted.
Movie where...
Breakfast on Pluto?
Is that it? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Where is it? Okay. It's Cillian Murphy, Breakfast on Pluto. 2005. Oh my gosh. Like...
You love an androgynous person.
Like... That's Cillian Murphy. Like... What? Are you serious? Oh my god. And look at him. Like, look at this face. Look at that face card.
And that jawline.
Oh my gosh. Cillian Murphy, that's that. Oh my gosh. Fish.
You love a cheekbone and a jawline.
Love a cheekbone.
I
love a cheekbone. I love a jawline. Yes.
I mean...
Okay, who's next? Who is that?
I think it's Pablo Picasso. I can't remember. I stopped caring because he kind of looks like a big old...
This
asshole.
is not a beret.
Well, it's like close enough.
This
is the last
This is what. Yeah, this is one of those. I just don't like
I think
these.
it's the Page Boy cat.
I just don't like these Peaky Blinder Newsies type hats.
But it's also like the essence that he's giving off of like, look at
okay, they always look good on cats.
that. There's like 4 more of these.
You can never go wrong with one on cats.
I know this next one is my favorite.
Ow! Okay, I don't know if I like this one.
Interesting.
Because I can't really...
I thought you were gonna love that one.
Because this one, the beret's just like kind of taking up the entire... I love the cat. Love the hat.
But like
Do I like the beret? I feel like this kitty, she's so pushed, she deserved a better beret.
But like that's her whole thing of like she's a...
Oh, do you know this cat?
I don't know. Well, that is my cat. Speak highly.
Okay.
I like a thick, chunky cat.
I love...
Like a slender cat, I'm like, I'll love you because you're a cat. But if you're like too slender...
I love Somalian cats. Look at Merlin just sleeping over there. He's so cute. Aw. But no,
Yeah.
I like her scarf. I think I like her...
I think you were going to love this look.
You like this look? I just kind of... I can't really tell that it's a beret.
It's the genre of hat.
The genre of hat. Okay. This one, look, because here's the thing with cat etiquette on berets. It must have one ear out.
But I do. She's in a cold winter.
This is a
She's in a cold winter, so she covers
This
her
cat
one
is
ear.
French. This cat, she's from LA.
I wanted to like
she's just putting that shit on.
Each transition be ho ho ho
Ho, ho, ho.
ho ho ho.
This cat,
Claude.
he's also French. He might be from Belgium. He might be Belgique.
Ruin your credit score. Like
This
you
one?
go away on this countryside vacation, you meet him, you fall in love, but then he like has you wire transfer him a couple thousand.
I know, this cat does kind of look like a scammer.
Yeah, he does.
Another masterclass in cat beret etiquette. One ear out, one ear in. Yes, ma'am. This is a 9 out of 10.
Oh.
Okay.
Chunky little boy.
Okay. Period.
Heavy.
And his eyes are mixed matching the background and the hat.
Oh.
Red eye for the red accessories, and then blue eye.
I just love when cats or animals in general have like mismatched colored eyes.
The heterochromia. Homochromia?
In spirit, it's
heterochromia. No.
I think
homochromia is the same. I feel like that's what all I might be making homochromia.
No, but you just really wanted to say homo.
Homophobic.
Are you stimming on homo?
These cats are homophobic. I like the homophobic cats. Oh, is this it?
That's it.
Aww.
Look at how cute that kitty is.
Okay, so here's my thing.
Okay. I knew this was going to be right up your alley.
Okay, so would I ever choose
videos?
I don't know why it's like that.
That's fine.
It's okay. Okay, so for me, would I ever wear a beret? No.
I could see you in it, but I'm glad you choose not to.
I don't really like hats.
I hate hats. I hate wearing a hat.
I don't really
like get off my head. It's hot and itchy and stuffy. Ugh.
I feel like if I wear a hat, I can only wear a hat for like a little. Oh my gosh, the wine.
It's the wine.
It's the wine. I feel like I can only wear hats for like a little bit because if I wear a hat for like too long, my hair gets too fucking matted. And like my hair already takes a long ass fucking time to do in the morning. Do
you do it every morning?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Oh, so every night I twist it and put it in Bantu knots. And then every morning I undo the Bantu knots and just take some tea tree oil in between my fingers, separate it.
Those like
shake it.
That like.
Oh, Bantu knots are basically it's a hairstyle where it's an African hairstyle. Let me show you. I'm pretty sure Lupita Nyong'o has worn Bantu knots before. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where you like coil your hair up in these like coils. I don't really like mine. Listen, my coils whenever I'm going to bed. Listen, sometimes I'm tired. They don't be looking as neat as I would like them to.
How long does it take you?
It takes me about because I've been doing it for 4 years now. No, more than 4 years. I've been doing it for like 5 or 6. It takes me about I want to say every night, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes to put it up.
I thought you were going to say.
And then in the morning, like if I'm using like a lot of product to like, or like say I'm using like tea tree oil to like get it out. If I have tea tree oil to like loosen everything up, it takes me like 5 minutes to get my hair done and ready in the morning. But if not, girl, sometimes that shit takes 15, 20 minutes to.
How big are your knots?
Each knot. So I can do one right here. I'll give us a demo.
On camera.
Okay.
On film.
All right. So you'll take your hair, take a decent size, twist it all the way up, twist it around. It's like this.
Okay. Yeah.
It's about this big.
Do you do your whole head?
I do most nights I do my entire head. Some nights when I'm like super tired, I won't do it at all and I'll just trust the product to stay in because it's a really stubborn fucking product. Or and I also just wash my hair, so my hair is not the best texture for me to do it right now. Or I'll just I'll like do like the front half.
Yeah.
Because the back half I really don't have to do much for the back half. I can just get the back half wet and it does its thing. But Yeah.
Interesting.
Because, like, I loved having, like, hair that I can, like, move around in my face. And I don't...
hair that moves.
You know, because I don't want, like, dreads that are super big, because I feel like whenever I try to shake them around in my face, they, like, hit me in the eye. And it hurt. Like, my eyes will be irritated and the product will get my eye. Don't... Because I like having my hair, like, in my face to an extent. And I've always loved, like, the hairstyles in anime and stuff like that. And so I've always kind of wanted something that feels a little bit similar, but also feels black at the same time. Because I feel like, also too, whenever I would play video games too, whenever I would like create video game characters, there was never any options for black hairstyles. They would always just be like the fade, the cornrows, or the afro. And those are the only ones for you to choose for. But for every other hairstyle, they had the slick back, they had the mullet, they had the fucking...
Like everything.
The mohawk. They had every single fucking thing except... And so I feel like part of it too is because, like, I've been in video games for so long, I've kind of like created these characters and they all have kind of like looked a certain kind of way. And like, I've always like, and I've like, I remember one time I created a character and I gave them like hair that was like not my hair texture. My dad saw it and he was like, "What the hell are you doing? Change that hair right now. You better love yourself." And I did. And ever since then, I've always like given my characters like black hairstyles in every game I play. But now games are getting better with their technology. I can kind of experiment
that's good.
more with it. But still, nobody has my hairstyle. I'm kind of happy they don't. But
I've never seen a hairstyle like, because your curls are like very tight curls too.
Oh, they're extremely tight. I hate combing through them.
I can only imagine.
They hurt like a bitch.
But you only wash it like what, once a month?
Yeah, my hair has to be I maybe wash it twice a month.
Okay.
Cause especially with black hair, you're not really supposed to wash it. Like a lot of people, like they'll wash their hair maybe like once a week, maybe every 2 weeks. You know what I mean? But like if you have like a protective hairstyle, then that hair is not getting washed for a while, girl. You know what I mean? But that's just the difference between like black hairstyles and, you know, white hairstyles. It's like white people, like, I'm sorry guys, like y'all need to be washing your hair every day.
Truly I can't go more than 24 hours. And people are always like, oh, like you should, washing your hair every day is not good for it. No, if you don't wash it every 24 hours, it just gets stringy and matted and gross.
And gross.
Like I haven't washed this since last night and I'm like already self-conscious about it because it just becomes like wet hay.
Not wet hay.
Wet hay.
Not wet hay.
Wet hay.
Ooh.
But a horse is going to chomp on it.
Oh my goodness, not the horse is going to chomp on it.
The horse is going to chomp on it.
Well, Arin, we are at, oh my gosh, we're almost at 2 hours.
I think we should just accept that these videos will probably be minimum
hour and a half.
Yeah.
Hour and a half minimum. Well, thank y'all for tuning into today's episode. Thank you for sticking here if you made it this far in the episode, or if you dipped off and you just skipped to the end because you love us so much and you want to run up our view time.
Please, we will take that too.
We appreciate
it.
We love y'all so much. Thank you.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Follow on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, every place. Share it with your friends, your families, your lovers, and your friends on the street.
Hype the video.
Please.
Hype the motherfucking video. I don't know if we even have the ability to be hyped yet, but hype the motherfucking video.
Please.
And follow all of our socials.
And send us any questions that you have. Questions about us.
Oh, yes.
If you need advice about anything, if there's something you want us to talk about, or like a topic you want us to discuss, like Love Island. We're going to probably have to do that at some point. Send it to us. Our DMs are open.
Our DMs are open, divas. And with that being said, my name is Jack.
My name is Arin.
And you have been watching The Jack and Arin Show. Woo! Bye, y'all. See you next time.
Love you.
Mwah.